What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out these Pewag Brenta-C tire chains on our 2020 Toyota RAV4. It's going to be a great way to help you get through that snow and ice when it gets rough out there, get more traction with these chains, more grip on the road. Just means safer all driving conditions in the snow. Let's check them out. The chains themselves are made out of tightened grip steel, and they are individually delinked chains. So that's going to help it dig down into the snow and the ice and get a good grip. The pattern of the chain is a diamond pattern, so it gets that from the kind of, you can see the diamond shape here and up here at the top. That's just more chain around the tire than you normally get, so it's going to have a better grip in that snow and ice and be low profile so that when you're driving, it doesn't feel as bad as some of the other ones. Like the ladder pattern can be a little rough when you're driving because it's really, that's good for start and stop, but overall driving, not the best. The diamond pattern you're going to like because it's going to be a nicer drive than the other ones. Up front, you have the coated chains. Those are going to be nice if you're putting them on in the actual snow, so they won't be freezing your hands just in case you don't have gloves. We recommend you do use gloves, but if you don't, you got these, so you don't have to worry about them getting too cold, maybe getting damaged from getting so cold. It'll be fine. It's also color-coded on how you need to put together. You attach the red parts to each other besides the part on the back. But you can see the red chain here goes to the red hook. The red chain here wraps around this. You got this one here, this plastic clip that it goes through to take a little bit more of the droop out of the chain to get it nice and tight. And then you got the rubber tensioner up here. So it's a little bit of a pull to get it to attach it, but that's a good thing because it holds it all together while you're driving. Another nice thing about these chains you might not think about is the plastic case they come in. Sometimes they come in like a bag or a nylon bag, and the chains usually rip through them right away, so you don't get much use out of those bags. This plastic case is going to hold up way better to these chains on the inside. Plus, keeps all your chains together. So if you have it in the back of your vehicle, you don't have to worry about them spreading out, taking a lot of room. Maybe they don't fit in where you put the spare tire part of it. They're going to fit in this. This is easier to store like this. It's going to keep it all together. And they're also really easy to install. Let's check out how we did it. First off, you're going to lay your chains out to make sure there's not any breaks in the chains or twists that are going to cause a problem when you go to put them on your tire. Judging by the way it looks just fine. Like I said, no breaks, no twists. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the chain, slide it behind the tire. It kind of naturally splits here, and that's where the tire is going to go. So let's just go ahead and slide it back there. You can see how it's kind of split. Then we'll go up top and attach the chain. The cable's going to go towards the back. You're going to put that hook through that hole. Now it's attached there. And then we'll bring the chains across the top of the tire. A little bit. We got up front and attach the red chain to the red hook. That's going to hold it together here at the top, making it easier to adjust the chain and not have to, make sure everything's sticking together. Looks like it came across pretty nicely. You got the gray part of the chain and the red going along the sidewall of the tire. Then we'll bring our chain through this way, pull it tight, and then you pull it up. That way it catches there, and then it's got a self-tensioner that will just bring up, attach to the top. Actually, we can get a little bit more out of it if we come over here and use this red catch here, and then we'll get a little bit more pull out of the rubber tensioner. There we go. That's much tighter. Something I want to point out is we had to readjust a little bit. That's why we recommend doing it in your driveway or in your garage the first time you put these chains on. That way you're not dealing with this for the very first time in the actual snow. Now, I did have to make some adjustments to the initial setup we had. You can see that I attached it later on in the red chain. I originally had it here. I had to hook it here instead. That way it just pulled up a little bit more here so that when I attached the tensioner, the rubber tensioner here. I had to pull it up quite a bit to attach it to this one, but it's got it nice and snug on there now. There's no drooping of the chain over here, so I feel way more comfortable while going down the road like this. Overall, great chains. They wasn't too bad to install, as you saw me do. Like I said, just made some slight adjustments here and here. The self-tensioner I really like because it's just not an extra piece that's loose that you can lose. This is all together. It's all together system. You don't need any tools to tie anything down. You just throw these on and you're good to go in the snow. Well, thanks for hanging out. I hope this helped.